Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Angelman Cologne. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first, I think this bottle is actually worth talking about the appearance a little bit. It's quite a nice bottle. The outside is like rubber. This is a glass, the inside bottle of it that has the juice in it. The sprayer is actually very bad for some reason. Like after you push it, it kind of streams out. It doesn't really give you a nice puff. Other than that, the appearance, is pretty nice. This is actually considered a pretty popular fragrance. It was released in 1996. Now let's just get right into the smell test. So I've smelled this before, but I'm going to kind of react for you guys. So it's very strong. Your first impression is really strong. You can smell, I don't want to go over the notes and stuff. This is something I can just include it inside the video. I want to actually describe the smell for you guys. So it's really strong, it's really harsh. You actually smell a little bit like something like chocolate. It's unique. It's really tough. Like this is something. It doesn't really smell good in my opinion as soon as you spray it. It's very unique. This fragrance actually, I wouldn't really know how to categorize it. I know a lot of people, they describe it as sweet, but I feel like that's misleading because when you think of sweet, you think of 1 Million, you think of Versace Eros. This is not what they mean by sweet. What they mean by sweet is it has like a coffee vibe to it, like a cafe vibe. This, when it settles down, it smells like you've been sitting at like a Starbucks or at a cafe. You smell like the coffee aroma, and because there is chocolate used in this, that's one thing. But sweet, it's misleading. It's not sweet. It's very harsh. It's very unique, very harsh, but it's definitely not what you're thinking of when you think of sweet in that sense. It's like, if you're gonna call it sweet, it's like a burnt sweetness, which it doesn't smell very good when you first spray it. When it settles down, it smells decent. It's definitely not my favorite. This is something you could only definitely wear in the winter because it's so harsh, and with the heat it will smell like something's burning or something, With the winter, maybe with the heavy breeze, it's all right when it kind of settles down. But actually, to be honest, this would not be my first choice to wear in the winter. I'd prefer to wear something a little bit more spicy. Maybe it's not really, So the longevity on this is pretty average. It's not really anything too major, which is nice. This isn't something I think you would want lingering for too long. It's actually not really a good cologne if it stays. This isn't the type of cologne you'd want to stay on your clothes or something for the next day. It's just not that kind of cologne. Like I said, it's really hard to categorize this cologne. It's very unique. If you have a collection or something, you might want it in your fragrance collection, but it's like the cologne that you're going to use on your bad days. I don't think it's going to be your first choice. Like, I want to wear Angelman, I have a special event. I don't get that vibe. Some people might. It's a very popular cologne, but it's just not giving me that vibe. It's too unique. It's almost weird. Doesn't smell like a cologne, Does not have that cologne vibe to it, honestly. Is this safe to give as a gift? I would say definitely not. It's like I said, it's really depends on your, preference. I don't think everybody's going to like this. Personally, I don't like it. If I got it as a gift, it would be kind of something I'd either re-gift, or like I said, I'm going to use it where I'm going to an occasion where maybe I just don't care about because I don't want to use maybe something a little more nice or more expensive. This is like my this is like the adopted cologne, you know what I mean? It's nobody's priority in my opinion. It just doesn't give me that vibe. I don't like this too much, if you cannot tell already. Now, to be fair, the other people who I've shown this to literally half of them liked it and half of them didn't. So you have to try it, definitely. I would say this is not a blind buy. Honestly, I blind bought this because there was another one in the line that I wanted, and This was on sale when I purchased it, and I said, you know, let me just grab the original. I'll try it out. Not a good idea. I learned my lesson from that. I'm probably going to be returning this. It's just not something that I want to wear. So now, after maybe like a few minutes, it kind of, because I only sprayed one spray, and that's another thing with this. This is maybe 2 sprays max, you know, one on each side of your neck or something. It has a slight clean smell to it. Maybe like 15% it has the clean, fresh smell. But other than that, it's just very harsh, rough. I mean, I know it has a tar note in it. It's really what I'm getting, you know, the harshness, it's very harsh, you know. I guess this, you can consider it very manly. When it dries down for a little bit, like I said, kind of just like a coffee aroma, nice cappuccino aroma. This is what you're getting. You smell like you've been working at a coffee shop you just got off, which is it's a nice smell. But it's not really, I don't know how you can make a cologne out of that, you know what I mean? So this definitely has its fans, just not the right one for me. So yep, thanks you guys for watching, and take care.